I wish we could get along. I really do, but I can't stand it anymore. I mean, this lady, you've heard by now, went into a Hobby Lobby and saw a vase with raw stalks of cotton in it. She took a picture. She posted it saying this decor is wrong on so many levels. She said it's a commodity which was gained at the expense of African-American slaves. She said a little sensitivity goes a long way. Please remove this decor right now. Jeez, lady, I mean, was it cotton that was picked 152 years ago? What's the problem? I mean, what's so offensive about cotton? I mean, trust me, I get it. I get what you're trying to say. Now, let me let you get a couple things. Let me give you a touch of perspective, darling. This is America, where you have the freedom to go shopping in a store loaded with crap you ultimately do not need. And yet you chose to get offended by a decorative vase. I mean, it's not something you could eat. It doesn't warm you. You can't shelter yourself with it. It's not a basic need. You were privileged enough to get offended by a decoration. Yes, you are privileged. You act like Uncle Remus himself put that vase on the shelf just to piss you off. I mean, seriously. It's a decoration that you claim represents black oppression and slavery. That's what you got. That's what you're going to go with. And outrage ensues in your mind. Was the cotton like a cloud in the sky that somehow made the shape of Robert E. Lee? Lady, you aren't oppressed. You're blessed. You weren't looking for a roof to cover your family's head. You were looking for picture frames and art supplies and fake floral arrangements to put on your dining room table with which you could eat food that has been purchased freely from a store and prepackaged for you. You're privileged. Look, I pulled foot-long guinea worms out of people's legs in Nigeria that entered them through contaminated water. Can you believe a white boy in a cowboy hat would spend 2 decades of his life working with folks in Africa? Now, that doesn't fit the narrative, does it? Those folks have a hard life. You don't. You're in a freaking Hobby Lobby. You want to trade places with them? They'd love to trade places with you. Yes, your ancestors in this country, they had a hard life. You do not, though. Now, you can blame your ancestors for selling those ancestors for which you're offended into a hard life. I mean, my ancestors worked to make the great-grandchildren of your ancestors have a life so they could shop in Hobby Lobby. Now, keep up with my timeline here, sister friend, because I'm tired. Now, how'd you post that picture? On your cell phone, then you uploaded it to what, social media, Facebook? Sugar, you probably want some reparations for all that suffering you're doing, I know. You know that phone technology and that social media platform was probably built by a cracker. Not probably. You're a hypocrite, honey, because you're using it. Now, don't take any aspirin, boo, because I know when you open up that bottle, you're going to find something like cotton, and Q-tips are the devil because they got cotton and they clean things. Don't go to your underwear drawer because besides the stank you're going to find something that triggers you in there like scary cotton. It is the fabric of your oppressed life. Listen, baby. If it's been cut, raked, mowed, weeded, picked, harvested, shucked, gathered, plucked, snapped, gleaned, or cropped, then it's racist. So stop eating, damn it. You go to church, you sing Amazing Grace. You need to stop doing that too, because that song was written by a converted slave trader. Home Depot sells ropes. I mean, holy well, that makes Amazing Grace seem mild in comparison. What about Peter Cottontail? Easter's racist. Now look, normally I do videos from the inside of my truck, but since the interior is upholstered with black leather, I didn't want to be seen oppressively sitting on it. I could do this all day, but it's kind of getting old, sort of like this whole racification of America. So until the folks like BLM decide to get offended and fix places like St. Louis, Chicago, Baltimore, Oakland, Detroit, Philadelphia, and LA from the proliferation of progressive liberal policies and the victimology that has destroyed your communities and your families, then we can talk about decorative cotton. Until then, trust me when I tell you, I do love you, but the stupidity's got to stop. I love you. God bless. And here's a Facebook boo. If you can handle that from a white dude.